Hello dear friends, I'm back with some other resources of lesson diversity and discrimination. I hope you must have watched and learned the part 1, part 2 and part 3 of this lesson. Through those videos, I have tried to cover all the topics given in your textbook of political science in chapter number 2. All videos were containing the topics like diversity, discrimination, prejudice, stereotype, the causes of prejudice, causes of stereotype, and many things. Also, inequality, discrimination, also the fight for inequality, or we can say fight against inequality, all these things. In this video, we will be summing up. Okay, you can say that this is a sum up of all the topics covered in the all three videos. Let us watch, let us learn. See this, discrimination happens when people act on their prejudices and stereotype. It means exactly if you have an image of certain things or about certain people, a negative image about them, or a stereotype. I have given you examples of stereotypes also, prejudices also. One example of prejudice: city people are cunning and village people are illiterate. This is our vice versa prejudice we have in our mind. Stereotypes: boys should be soft spoken and girls should be submissive. Don't you have? Yes, we do have this. So this stereotype and prejudice both can be a great cause to the discrimination. This is the simple discrimination which can be happen on the basis of gender, okay, and on other things. Then inequalities can also be in a way, in such way happening. Let us see. So discrimination happens when people act on their prejudice and stereotypes. Yes, we all have different job descriptions. Yes, as well as we all have different jobs titles and all. Now job discrimination can also be happen. You know why? From the very beginning we have system, caste system: Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. So what do we understand from here? Yes, those who have knowledge, they will be at the very top. Kshatriyas will be the depending on other things and all, and then Vaishyas were the traders and all other people, merchants and all. And Shudras, it was said that they have born through the feet of the creator. That's why they are the very fit, low level, lowest rung. Then according to your job, wealth is reflected. Then wealth inequality will happen. According to that wealth inequality, the residential areas also be different. So these areas will be segregated, means separated. They will be separated from each other. Muslims will be living in another part, you know, other people will be in the outskirts of the villages or cities, like this. And then environmental hazards will happen. Then educational inequality will also be there. How education inequality? The one who is rich, he or she, okay, or those people can provide better education to their parent, their children, okay. And in this way educational inequality also be occurred because of this all prejudice, stereotypes and other descriptions and all whatever I have explained through this. Watch this. Another example: if you do something to put other people down, if you stop them from taking part in certain activities, or doing any kind of job, on other things, living in certain neighborhood, prevent them from taking water from the well from which you are taking the well or hand pump, if you are stopping them to use that hand pump, or do not allow them to take in some tea in the same cup or glasses as others are taking, it means you are discriminating them. It means you are discriminating them. So all these things whatever I have told, stopping from any kind of doing any kind of job, even having tea from the same glass or cup as others are using, so it is also discrimination, okay. Another thing is, there is another stereotype which is existed in our mind, that Muslims are not sending their girls to school. It means they are not interested in educating their girls. This is a stereotype. This is a stereotype. Do we have? Yes, we have that. Okay. So this is common stereotype that Muslims are not interested to educate their girls. Now this can be a stereotype, and then this will bring to the existence of discrimination, and that too religion based discrimination. Yes, this is a very common term. So wherever efforts has been made to reach education to the poor, there the Muslim community has shown an interest in sending their girls to school. It means that was a stereotype. That was a stereotype. That's why even if the girls wanted to have education, the parents wanted to educate their girls, that education did not reach to them. Okay, so then we must understand this. That is what the thing. When the education was provided, the education reached to them, the interest has been shown. It means this prejudice stereotype can bring inequality, also discrimination. So this was the little information about inequality and discrimination, how these people are unequal. Everyone is not equal in respect of wealth, in respect of job, in respect of caste, in respect of religion. Everyone is having different status. Okay, economical and social backgrounds are different. So this where all Muslims are not rich, we cannot say that. We cannot say that all Hindus are rich. We cannot say that. So all are having different economic and social status. So for them, government is trying very hard, very great efforts government is taking. New schemes are coming, scholarship schemes are coming, free education is coming, as well as free hostel facility is coming. For the such poor people, those who cannot afford such good and nutritious food for them, government is providing them midday meal facilities and many more things. This is the little information I have given you, where inequality should not be there, where discrimination should not be there. That is what I wanted to explain you from this lesson. Thank you so much. I hope you must be liking this video, and definitely this will be increasing your knowledge about inequality and discrimination. Thank you so much. I shall see you in the next video. Hello friends. Today I am going to tell you about equality and justice. This word equality having a very broad meaning. In the first lesson of class 6 diversity, we have seen the meaning of equality. We have tried to explore it in the very first lesson. But now let me tell you equality. Our constitution ensures us that we are equal before law. We have equality of everything. But does this equality really exist? This is the question. And justice coming up with this word really happens or not? So let us see today. Today I am going to tell you about equality and justice. Dear friends, how conflict occurs? First question is how conflict occurs. Conflict means when two people or two group of people come together with their differences in opinions. So let us see how this conflict occurs. You know, answer of this question is like this. Conflicts occur when people of different cultures, religions, regions, or economic backgrounds do not get along with each other, or when some among them feel they are being discriminated against. It means conflict can only occur when the different culture people, as we know that we have diverse culture in our India, and this diversity sometimes, or the cultures or the religions, okay, the people from different culture, religion, regions or economic backgrounds, when they do not get along with each other, means they wanted to have segregations, when they wanted to have separations, when their opinions are different, when their differences are not being respected, when we say sometimes, so not get along with each other, or when some among them feel that they are being discriminated against, that time this conflict occurs. That time this conflict occurs. So you please understand properly. Okay, so always respect each and everyone's diversity, everyone's culture, religion, the region wherever they are living, their economic background, whatever it may be. So please respect them, then conflict will not be occur. Okay, so this is what the conflict occurs. Okay, this is the correct answer for this question, how conflict occurs. So we must know this, that we have to respect every culture, every religion. Now let me tell you, government is responsible for helping to resolve conflicts. Now government, every year or every after 5 years, the government gets changed. We know that. Maybe the same government or the same ruling party can also be in the power. Okay, so government is responsible for that, to resolve the conflicts. how how it is possible? They, through the magazines, through TV, they also play a role in discussing government and issues and responsibilities. There are many things, many organizations are there, many associations are there. Every religion, every cultural background, everything, everyone have their own associations, so they can go to the government, they can discuss upon there, they can tell their problems, what is the problem behind this such and such conflicts. So sir, ma'am, the government they can represent, and they can tell about through the magazines, through radios, news channels. Nowadays social media is also there, many things are there. So TV is also a play role, they all play a role in discussing the government and the issues and the responsibilities. So this is the way where the conflict can be discussed. Now let me tell you, members of the minority. Now what is the meaning of minority? Let me tell you, minority is such a term given to the people, those who are less in number, in which area they are living. Okay, so in which area they are residing. Now if we talk about India, in India, we know that Hindus are more in number, Muslims, Christians, Jains, and all other are less in number. So these all remaining are minority, and Hindus are the majority. We can say like that. So in this way, the members of minority, the community of minority, we say Dalits, Adivasis, women, and other are often able to participate in this manner. They participate, often participate by protesting, by march, by strikes, all many things. So they are very much active in such manner. So equality is about ensuring that every individual has an equal opportunity to make the most of their lives where born. Equality means what? No one should have poor life chances because of where, what, whom they were born. ये चीजें ध्यान में रखिएगा. So you need to understand these things. Okay, so we have to believe that no one should have a poorer life chances because of where, what, or whom they were born. Means people should not be discriminated on the places where they born, where they born, okay, and what for they born. So this brings inequality. Then only we can be said that, it can be said that we are equal. So that's what we have to believe, what they believe or what they have a disability. Yes, that is also a question, that is also a question. Okay, so the definition of justice. Now we are moving to the another term, justice. Equality we have seen, now moving to the justice. The definition of justice is the use of power as appointed by law, honor or standards to support fair treatment and due rewards. So the definition of the justice is the use of power as appointed by the law, honor or standards to support fair treatment and due rewards. This is justice. Okay, everyone should be given a proper justice. If something happens someone, so the people goes to seek the, they go to seek the justice. Okay, then everyone should be given laws, honor, standards should be keep in mind, should be kept in mind, and then these things should happen, that no one is having no one is suffering from injustice. Then it be said that we are having equality and justice. So I have tried my level best to explain you the meaning of equality and justice. That is all for today. I shall see you soon in the next videos. Till that time, take care and bye bye.